Hello, oh so true. How are you today?
Hey, what's up? What's up?
What's going on? How you feeling, sister?
I'm doing good, and you? I'm
Um,
good.
um,
Blessed by the best.
all right, all right.
Better than all the rest.
Now listen, you have such a huge fan base and support group out there. Once you log on live, it's like you just people are automatically just tuning in, checking you out, and there's some questions. Some people would like to know about Miss Oh So True.
Is it?
Yeah, so they
Well,
posted up their questions, so I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna get around to some of these questions.
what inspires me is just the things I've been through in life. I'm inspired by me. I'm inspired by myself. I've been through a lot of things in my life, and the trials and tribulations, a lot of the ups to downs that I went through have made me want more for myself, want just pursue things. And I have a mission, I have a point to prove. So I'm inspired by me. I have been a team player my whole life. I've I've lived for the team, pretty much. I am now just starting to get into me and working on me. But I can be a team player. But right now, in this time of my life, it's all about me and venturing off into what I need to do for me. But I could definitely be a team player. But people do want to know more about me, because people every day someone is new and they don't know the past. So let's get into that. Can we do that? Can we get into that a little bit? So let's get into my past, okay? I come from Harvey, Illinois. I'm Shanae Juanice Cross. Come from a small town, Harvey, Illinois. I live in Chicago. My past was brutal. It was very brutal. I grew up in a home environment where love wasn't the first thing we were taught. So where I am now in life is I've learned to love myself. I grew up in a household where I was never told I love you. Those are things my grandmother didn't say. Me and my brothers and sisters, we never said I love you to each other. I got molested at 9 years old. I was kidnapped, for ransom. Just a lot of things happened to me. I was raped by one of my cousins growing up. College, went to college, was assaulted in college, moved to Iowa to get away from all the negativity and the drama that I occurred as a young girl, as a teenager, as a kid. And from there, I moved into an apartment where my neighbor attacks me, crazy white dude, and he tried to kill me, smother me with a pillow. So growing up, I grew up with no love in my heart, no love. Everything I felt like I loved died. My mother's mom, my grandmother, was like one of my biggest supporters in life and encouraged me. She told me I was beautiful. She wanted me to be something with myself, and she died. My best friend Brandon was killed as a kid. So everything is like that. Loved me, disappeared or died. I exampled a lot of hurt and pain. So for those who don't know, that is the backstory, and that is what happened to me. But I wasn't one of those people who said, I'm going to take all that negativity and just be nothing. I'm not going to do anything. I'm not going to be that person that says, you know what, that happened. And for the rest of my life, I'm not going to do shit. I'm going to blame America. It's everybody's problem. No. I started telling myself, like, that happened, but you have to keep moving forward. At some point, you have to take responsibility for what happened in the past, chop it up, and move forward. Since I've been two, I wanted to be a singer. I wanted to get into entertainment. I knew this as a young kid, I wanted to be a star. So that is what motivated me to pursue music because that was my grandmother's dying thing. The last time I saw my grandmother live was on my 13th birthday. And we talked about me singing, doing a talent show that we were having at my school. And my grandmother died. My birthday's July 4th. She was hit by a car. She died July 11th. She was hit on July 11th, but she passed July 12th. So days after my birthday, the one person who I felt that really loved me and told me every day, that lady was gone. So I can't, to myself, I couldn't let her down. That's my thing. I can't let her down. I gotta keep pushing. I gotta strive. I gotta be who I told her I was gonna grow up to be. So that is the backstory. And who I am now is just a strong young woman who still go through everyday struggles and challenges like anybody else. The only difference with me is I have not been afraid to share my story. I haven't been afraid to put it out there. I kept so much stuff in. My mom just found out about, a lot of things happened in my life that she was not aware of. She didn't know I was being molested at 9. No one knew because the guy told me if I told anybody, he would kill everybody. So while I'm being taught to, have oral sex at 9 and someone's inserting their penis in me at 9, I'm thinking I'm saving the house from being killed. I don't want everybody to die. So if I do this, my mind was so gone and messed up from what that man did to me. I didn't think it was capable for me to be a normal girl ever again. As a teenager, I wasn't into like the things guys would want, like to date. I was like a tomboy. I started dressing down, wearing baseball hats, and I didn't do nothing normal. But as I got older and I got into college, it was guys that were attractive and I wanted to date and I had to be like a girl. So you learn that whatever happens in your past, you can still do something great with yourself and you have to move forward. I moved forward and I kept going. I didn't let nothing stop me. And even now with all the struggles from last year, because 2017 is still shaking. 2016 was like probably the worst year in my life as an adult. But I'm still here. What am I supposed to do? You have to keep going. So, Annette, I would just say to those people who want to know about me, there's something that you can tell them about me. There was a girl who grew up with no love. Okay? Grew up with no love. Didn't have love for herself and no one else because the only people she loved seemed to have been passed on. I didn't have my mom in my life. My mom had her own personal struggles. My dad, own personal struggles. I had uncles, aunts, and stuff that cared and loved me, but it wasn't that, your motherly love, that fatherly love. So I'm a woman who loved and taught me how to love. I taught myself how to love. I taught myself what love was. Experiences in life taught me to be the woman that I am today. My biggest accomplishments: finishing school, graduating, having a job that allowed me to travel. I have been in every state except Hawaii. So, and I'm only 33. So my biggest accomplishments right now would be not even that. You know what I'll say my biggest accomplishment was really just recently happened to me? When the day my grandmother passed away. Building and finally having a relationship with God. That's my greatest accomplishment. And it is the greatest accomplishment to have. Because as I said, I grew up with no love, no trust, and I was not believing in God. But when he showed me what he showed me on the day my grandmother died, when I asked him to do 2 things in particular, and he granted to those things, both of them, the same day, that would be my greatest accomplishment. Being able to say, I love God for me. Not because I was told or not because my mama, my grandma, my auntie, and my cousin said, believe in God. But because I could do it on my own for me. So that to me is the greatest accomplishment. I am superstitious. I am because my grandmother was superstitious. Something we kind of learn because who really is superstitious on their own? What do you know about being superstitious? Only what you've heard. No black cats walking in front of me, boo. I'm running. Stay back, kitty. Don't walk around that pole. Cross back around. I am very superstitious. Do I have any regrets? Yes. Who don't? But what would my regret be? Getting married to my husband. That would be one of my biggest regrets. That would be the only thing. Get into a marriage where there was no marriage. That would be the only thing I would change. Everything else I've been through in life, I wouldn't change because I probably wouldn't be me. Even with the marriage, I don't know what would happen, would change. Nothing changed. I'm still the same. My strengths are that I have the ability to talk to anybody about anything. I have the ability to walk in a grocery store and meet you by the grapes and have a 20-year relationship with you later. I have the guts and gumptions and fortitude to move forward no matter what. So to me, my strength would be I have the fight, the willpower to fight. I bring a lot to the community because, one, I'm a part of my community and I'm a voice in it. I believe in advocating, I believe in fighting, and I believe in just fighting for what you want. The reason why my shirts say I'm oh so true is because it's very important for you to stay true to who you are, true to what you believe in, morals and values of your own, and most importantly, not letting people change who you are. Be true to you. So, as far as the community go, I can only do so much. It takes the community. I'm one person in the community, but I'll do the one person in the community job, and whatever the job is, I'm here to do it. As far as what can I bring and serve, or how would I work for you, my service to you guys is to offer you something different from what's on TV, to show you that life is this type of way. What you see on TV, that Hollywood stuff, that made up stuff, that's really not how life really works. I'm showing you the true struggles of what happens behind closed doors. I'm bringing you light, reality, actuality. I'm oh so true. And I have to be oh so true. Let's talk about that. Let's be 100. I'm not in the White House. He couldn't aim low. He couldn't go low. He had to keep an image because he's the president. But ask Barack Obama today some of those questions, baby, and I guarantee you his answers won't be the same. Because when you're put in a position to where you have the world, the country on your back, you have to have that. You can't bow down. You can't break. You can't buck. You can't, you know what I'm saying, shiver and hide. You can't cry out loud. You can't show weakness. He was the president. Well, I'm not the president. I'm just some chick in the kitchen showing y'all what I go through. And as far as the haters, some things are not worth responding to. But some things you have to address. You have to kind of like nip it in the butt, because if you don't, it will continue. Now, sometimes that either works or it makes things worse. It's kind of like you damned if you do and you damned if you don't. But I don't have any regrets with anything that I've did. I stand behind everything that I've said. And that's just the bottom line is haters are going to hate, but they do a job. They have a service, and their job is to hate. I could care less about them hating. But once the haters start affecting my pockets and it start costing me dollars that I did not have, that is a problem. So yes, you're going to get a response. I'm going to go low for the gusto, ham, bananas, beef, or pork or turkey when it comes to me, because I'm all I got other than my people. Other than my supporters, I'm all I got. You know what I'm saying? Other than my supporters, my close friends, you know what I'm saying, my family that I do rock with, that's it. So some things you can't respond to everything, but I have to address what I got to address. This is the entertainment world. It comes with that territory. Y'all got to understand, I'm trying to get into a field where, or not trying to get into, I'm in a field where people want to be entertained. Now, the thing about that is, Jacqueline, I can't please everybody. But you may not like when I go low, but somebody out there may love it. Like, yes, get 'em. Get 'em, girl, get 'em. Say that. Somebody like you may be like, I don't like to see her like that. I don't want you to have to argue with the people. Just don't even be bothered. But the truth is, it's a win or lose situation. And like old girl said, and what was that? White man can't jump. Sometimes when you win, you really lose. Sometimes when you lose, you really win. And sometimes you really tie. I can't tell the difference. I'm trying to be, like that song Remy Ma got, I'm all the way up. I'm trying to go all the way up. Take it to the next level. You guys already know I can cook. You already know I can entertain. You already know I can sing. It's a lot of things you guys haven't seen me do. Act. You haven't seen me acting. I can act. I can read scripts. I did plays and drama for years in school. So, it's a lot of things I can venture off into. This is America where things are possible. The impossible is possible if you're willing to put the work in. So, long as I got y'all rocking and rolling, we can make it happen. If you just share those videos, we can make it happen. Share this. You're watching this video, share, share, share. And maybe you'll see me on the next TV. This is the thing, people. We're working to get our own show. Let's not forget the focus here. I love the questions. I love the feedback because it's all about you and giving the people what they want. But you got to give me some of what I want too. Y'all can't just get recipes and entertainment, good tips, all that, and I get nothing. You know what I'm saying? Other than just, oh, thank you. We love you. No, boo boo kitty. I want my own show. I want y'all to be coming to test the food. Don't you want to taste the food? Like, you be watching the show every day, me cooking. Don't you ever want to just I just want to reach in there and grab some of that chicken, some of that pork roast, some of that beef roast, them ribs? How can you do that from your phone or your computer? But if you share these videos and it gets into the right person's hand, we can get a show, baby, and you can get some tickets. Just like Ellen DeGeneres. Just like the Steve Harvey show. They all started somewhere. Steve Harvey did not just become Steve Harvey. He was the king of comedy, where he told many dirty jokes. Good ones, bad ones, old ones, stale ones, all type of jokes. But look where he is today. I'm just someone too, just like Steve Harvey. This is a tool that I'm using to get where I really want to be. So you guys are going to be a part of my stepping stone. Moving on up like George and Wheezy, okay? That's what we trying to do. Oh, man. Everything I've been through, everything I have been through in my life made me who I am today. No one can get that credit because no one has went through what I went through in these shoes. Nobody has walked in these shoes and been through the Pacific things I've been through at the Pacific times and had the pain, the hurt, So,
Okay.
it's all me. Well, my career goals are to get my own show, get my music going. See, I'm a big girl, okay? I'm a big girl, Zach. I'm a big girl, and the industry does not want to put us in the front. They rather put us in the back, But this is our time to shine. It's time for big women to be seen in the front, in the light. Some shimmer, some glam, some whoop, 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 whoop. You know what I'm saying? It's our time. So, I plan on any money that I can make from the cooking shows and all that, doing cooking and all that, I want to put into my music. Because as long as the people want me, they got to give the people what they want, right? So that's why you guys are so important, so big into my life. Because that's what my goals is, to do my cooking show, have a show. Who knows where I'm going to go with this? What God got for me is what he got for me. I can make plans every day. But if that ain't what his plans is, the plans I made ain't gonna happen. Because that ain't what he got for me. But we don't know what he got for me. But what I do know is, it's gonna take you guys' help to get me there. For my dreams to come true, you're gonna have to be a part of them. If I can give you guys some advice, I would strongly suggest a few things. One being, stop making excuses for what you don't have. Don't make excuses for the negative things that are happening. Because guess what? There's nothing you could do about them. What I learned most importantly was that in life, you're going to have some unavoidable circumstances. Some things are out of your control. Some things you have no power over. So, I want all my people to do this one thing for me, and not just for me, but for you. I want you to be able to recite these words and speak them and believe in them and just know that it is real. This is going to change your life and the way you think every day about things that may happen to you, about things that has happened to you, okay? Because there's a difference. Things in the past and things that may still come. So, This has been just so helpful to me. So I want you to say, God grant me serenity to accept the things that I cannot change, but have the courage to change the things that I can, and give me the wisdom and knowledge to know the differences. That prayer is called the Serenity Prayer. It was the most important prayer that I could say. And the words speak to you. Spoke to me is going to speak to you, because truly you cannot change some things. You lost your job. You lost your job. You can only go find another job. You can only do something until you get another job. You can't pay the bills. I've been there. I know the struggle. But lastly, I want to tell people, have some more faith in God. I was a person who didn't believe. I had what I would say is 65% faith. I had faith because I was told to have faith. I was told to believe in God. But I didn't really believe. I used to be like, if you real God, why don't you really make this happen today? If you real God, if you hear me up there, Lord, don't do that. Don't have that 50 in, 50 out faith. Give God 100%. And eventually, he will show you he is real. He showed me. So I can only tell y'all from experiences that life can be hard. I was a person who could buy anything I wanted at one point in life, to now I'm a person who be like, dang, I'm going to get that real soon. I was somebody who had it all, and I didn't lose it all on a bad note, because I lost it doing what I was supposed to for my family. So take the struggles as they come and deal with them, and just pray about it. Put it in God's hand. It's nothing you can do. Put everything that you can't handle, deal with, in God's hand. And eventually, something is going to happen. The sun always has to come back up, come back out after the rain. That's the only thing I can say. Because I'm a real person, and I got to give it to you raw and uncut. Stop going to the wrong people for help. If you know your cousin Keisha's struggling and you need help, she can't help you because she's struggling. I did that. I used to go to the wrong people and get mad that they couldn't help me. But they can't help themselves. They got their own situations. And make sure that when you die, your obituary says more than you were born and you died. Put something in there. Make sure people know who you are. Graduate, accomplish some things, live your life, live every day like it's your last. I'm also true, man. And remember, stay true to who you are, yourself, and what you believe. Don't let nobody change you. Love yourself. I miss Oh So True. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. Thanks for the support. You guys have been just a blessing to me. Continue to support. And remember, always share these videos. Peace.